Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy. We are on the I still don't know route, but there has been a change in the chapter select screen. So take a look here. We've been on chapter 000A for 56 days. That's a long time. And after we decided to not kill Ito, we are now on 001. Boys, we had a good run, but now we're off the Sirei track. We have defied Sirei almost 100%. So I don't know what this route's going to be, how it's going to be significantly different. I mean, I guess it's possible Ito's going to really betray us and screw us over, but I don't know. I think I made the right decision on keeping him alive, because I think it's better for me so I know more information, because I'm still confused as to what the hell is going on in this game. Anywho, we just took turns with Takamaru watching Ito, making sure he stays safe, he doesn't escape, and Sirei doesn't try to do any shenanigans to try to kill him. Because easily Sirei could just be like, Ava, go kill him. And then Ava does it, and there's nothing we can do. Yeah. I woke up on a bench in the courtyard. Apparently, I nodded off at some point in the night. What about Ito? Okay, it's good. Good morning, Takumi. You were watching over me like this. You must have let your guard down if you fell asleep. Though, I know you're tired after yesterday's battle, but weren't you worried I'd kill you? You're locked up tight, and if you'd attacked me, I'd have killed you first. That's all. Man, that's some confidence right there. That's some Sigma confidence. I've already lost to you a few times now, and you took a lot of my Hemo Nemo while you were at it. But knowing someone as hideous as you stayed up by my side all night still makes me want to throw up. Cut that out, Ito. We've got important business today. You're going to tell us everything you know. We'll decide after whether you're lying or telling the truth. Who am I to refuse? That's why you kept me alive, isn't it? I'll tell you the truth. No falsehoods, no distortions. All right, let's do it. After that, I gathered everyone in the courtyard. And then he explodes, because we know they have the ability to create little bombs in them. And you have the crick of your finger, you can explode. He could have done that to himself, but that would be plot inconvenient. Oh, is this just a bad end? Are we just going to end it here? Everyone had gathered in the courtyard glared at Ito with pointed glances. Meanwhile, Ito himself had an unfittingly cheery grin. How wonderful. I've seen all of you together like this since the first few days after we got here. Although it does nauseate me to look at you and all your ugliness. Hey, are you sure I can't kill this asshole? At least until after he comes. The sooner we kill him, the better, I say. It's not too late. It would benefit all of humanity. Getting desperate, are we, Sirei? Oh, what's the big rush? Is it that much of a problem for you if I divulge the truth? I wish you'd stop with all this foolishness. All I want to do is protect everyone from your lies. Protect them? Please. You just want to force them to fight. Can we get on with the truth revealing, please? Oh, but what about Shion? He's too worn out after making that avatar right now. Oh, he's too worn out to make an avatar right now. Yeah, take a nap, buddy. I don't think he'll be able to show himself for a while. I see, he had pushed himself to the limit for us. Then what about Ava? Ever since yesterday, she's been with Nigo, holding him. She's completely out of it. I'm not sure if she'll turn up. Oh, hey, bud. Excuse me for being late. I love it. Ava, that's... So from now on, we just have Nigo being held on all of the sprites. I love it. It's just like, look how it's put in there. There was nothing I could do for Nigo. He's broken and immobile. All of the circuitry that powers him is fried. He's beyond repair. I figured as much. But why were you still holding onto him, Ava? I'm not sure. It just feels right. Right? Yes, right. Very right. This one turned into a real trip, hasn't she? Did Sire brainwash her? What an ugly thing to do. And you're all just as messed up for turning a blind eye to it. A blind eye? I feel really bad for her. You're too deranged to comprehend this, but humanity cannot afford to lose this war. I will do anything within my means to assure you our victory. Ugly thoughts, befitting an ugly species.
Hey!
Let's get on to what really matters, Ito. Sure, I'm ready when you are. You see what everybody else has to say. Oh my gosh, are we doing this? Oh, come on. At least get Ava? Oh my gosh. Why even give me the choice? Maybe to save. I'll save real quick. I got a feeling some weird shit's gonna go down. So what's the truth you've learned? Let's hear it. One lie out of you and I'll cave your head in. Better start smashing now. All this guy has is lies. He wants the total annihilation of humanity, remember? There's no reason for him to cooperate with you. I've already given up on that dream. I did that the moment I lost you. I have no goals at all now. I simply want to tell you what I know. If I didn't, I wouldn't feel just terrible for all of my repulsive ex-friends. Terrible? Why? Because you're fighting without any awareness. No clue at all what the true objective of this war is. The true objective? Okay, looks like he's about to start weaving his little tapestry of lies now. So why don't we just call it a day and... Enough, shut up. You think this war will save humanity? Well, you're not totally wrong, but humans are actually the ones who started this war in the first place.
The root of all the evil happening here is humanity itself.
Humanity? You can't listen to him. You're just trying to discredit us. You remember what Veshna said in the battle yesterday, right? So the awe-inspiring Second Coming has now submitted to the will of the invaders. I'll tell you what she meant by invaders. It all ties back to the very place we are right now. You know, Last Defense Academy. Don't let him fool you!
It's not on Earth.
Yeah.
This is not Earth. It never was.
Pardon? Not Earth? You were taken from the Tokyo residential complex where you lived and ended up at the school. But you weren't taken to Earth. You were taken to another planet. I don't understand. What are you trying to say? What do you mean this? Oh, what do you mean you Earth? Perhaps you should ask Sire. He knows more than anyone, don't you? This is just a bunch of nonsense. Is it really? Then why do the commanders keep calling us invaders? Sire, tell us the truth. We want to hear it. We want to save humanity just like you do, so please be honest with us. Please, Sire. Cat got your tongue? Or is it the will of humanity again? Enough. Spit it out. I want to know too. Shion, if you need approval from the will of humanity, how about I
If you won't tell my friends what's going on, I'll end my life right here and now.
Whoa. Hey, back it up, buddy. Okay, calm it down. What? You think I'll buy a threat like that?
Huh?
You don't even have the strength to kill your... I can extinguish the dying flame on the door in the defense room. And if I do that, my friends can kill me. Us? Which means the entire mission will end in failure. If you don't want that to happen, you'll tell us what's really going on. They have a right to know. They're the ones laying their lives on the line for you. If you can't do that, then if the will of humanity won't allow,
then I refuse to take part in this. I'll throw my whole life away.
Aw, Shion, you're a bro and a half. Shion. You're serious, aren't you? Fine, I get it. I can't afford to lose you. I can't afford to allow the mission to fail. Does that mean you're ready to talk now? Wonderful. We can finally get the story straight. I'll tell you the truth I learned from Veshnis and the other commanders. What? All right, let's hear it. What did the invaders tell you? What? Wait, alright. Why? Wait, what? Are they just trying to, like, get a decompression zone here? Sadly, we already know all this from another route, so it doesn't really matter on my side, but it may be a big one for you guys. The information I have comes directly from the commanders, as well as some written material I found in their base. I will present it to you the conclusions I gleaned from them. This is the story of how this stupid, abominable war started. It's likely everything started with world death. Even you guys know about that, right? Yeah, we do.
World death rendered Earth uninhabitable for humans, and most of humanity died out.
Seeing as we're talking about humanity and all of its repulsiveness, there probably wasn't just the destruction of nature, but also war over limited resources that caused it.
In the end, what remained of humanity moved to massive underground shelters. Right?
Smart boy. But the problem comes after that. What do you suppose mankind decided to do next, while their planet was slowly dying?
They abandoned Earth. Humanity fled from a dying Earth and began searching for a home on a new planet. Fled? To a new planet? It's no surprise this is too much for the pink slurry and the ugly skulls to process. Gross. I don't know. I think of when I think pink slurries, I think of Fallout 4. You know, the pink sludge from the cafeteria. You could hardly even fathom it, can you? For those of us who only knew not life in the Tokyo residential complex, the concept of the cosmos may as well have not even existed. But while we were oblivious to what is going on, plans to move to another planet were steadily progressing. Do you mean the Exodus Project? But wasn't that just an evacuation? I think Sirei should be the one to tell us the humanity's true plans were. Go on, Sirei. Fine. After Earth was overcome by world death, the humanity fled to the underground city shelters. Mankind devoted all of its wisdom into developing the Exodus Project. This led to the development of an ultra-large spaceship capable of warp travel exceeding the speed of light and able to accommodate all surviving humans. That would be the artificial satellite.
The artificial satellite is a spaceship?
It is the pinnacle of human ingenuity. It took generations to complete. But by the time the artificial satellite was complete, Earth was on the verge of exploding at any moment. Humanity needed to make its escape as soon as possible. They boarded the artificial satellite and left Earth.
Why'd they make it look like a Death Star? That's my question. What's the point of making it making it round? I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter, but I don't know. They already had a destination in mind. While humanity was developing in the artificial satellite, well, I guess so it could be a satellite. It just orbit. They had also been searching for a habitable planet. Miraculously, in a far-off galaxy, they located a world with an environment much like Earth's.
They named the planet KXK 787. In many ways, it was like Earth's long-lost sister. It was located in a habitable zone that allowed for organic life. And the majority of the planet's surface was covered in water.
Ours is covered in water still.
All of the conditions were perfect for supporting life. It was truly a suitable second Earth. Humanity decided to abandon its dying Earth and head for that planet on the artificial satellite.
So what you're saying is, right now, we're
on planet KXK 787, located in a galaxy far from Earth. Yes.
Oh my gosh, in a different galaxy? That's crazy.
Humanity reached its destination in fine form. Took many long years after their departure, though.
Many long years? Is that how long we've been away from the Tokyo residential complex? No, the complex as we know it was never on Earth. It was on the artificial satellite. The complex is on the satellite?
Yeah.
Tokyo residential complex is indeed located inside of the artificial satellite. So if we're dealing with technology that could go from one galaxy to the other, we have technology to digitize people. You know what I mean? Like to be able to literally create matter out of nothing and even reconstruct people, you know? And if that's the case, we have the ability to probably, we're all digitized people because that's what that weird transportation thing is whenever we first came here. The Tokyo residential complex is indeed located inside of the artificial satellite. Humanity took hundreds of years to reach this planet, living in that megastructure in the meantime.
You're telling me we never lived on Earth at all? We were in space the whole damn time?
And we couldn't even see outside, so it'd be like, cool, we're actually in space? That's lame as shit.
That must be why there is so little information about Earth in the complex. It was already a long abandoned planet.
Hold on a sec. This is too much to take in all at once. I feel sick. I never would have guessed things were happening to an interplanetary scale. I mean, I have doubts, bros. I have doubts on this one. That's one of the reasons we didn't tell you. We thought it was a truth too far removed from reality that would only serve to confuse you. But how come nobody ever mentioned it in the complex? I mean, I never really talked to anybody anyhow, but still. Soon after we left Earth, factions formed that believed we should return. The conflict between factions was so serious that it threatened to spark a civil war. So we decided to restrict the intel available to most citizens from that point on. Consequently, information about Earth and the artificial satellite were suppressed. But after all the blood and sweat and tears spent getting here, humanity had made a grave miscalculation. There was another intelligent life form not too dissimilar from humans already living here. This was another way the planet was just like Earth. They had formed their own culture on this planet, a complex as those of Earth. At first, humanity attempted to communicate with them, but in the end, the language barrier led to conflict. War over territory is one of humanity's ugly traditions. And we're still fighting that war now? This planet was beyond Earth in terms of science and technology, but it had powerful force that made them more than enough of a difference. Periodically, those with mutated special blood would be born on this planet, what we call cryptoglobin or hemoenema. So this is why I think that we are actually captured children from the planet and are brainwashed into fighting our own kind. That's what I think we actually
Those
are.
with this power are revered here as heroes, chosen by God.
You mean the commanders?
Humanity's weapons were useless against them. For generations, they struggled against those fierce heroes. Humanity was never quite able to overcome this power, and as a result, were unable to seize the planet.
So the invaders are the original inhabitants of this planet? Just the commanders. The others are just pets created for battle by Veshnis. So they're just trying to protect their planet from us? From the real invaders? Yeah. There are regular citizens on this planet. Are the commanders fighting to protect them? You won't see any civilians around here. The damage from past battles is too severe, but there are most certainly average citizens too. And they are terrified of us. What the hell? We're the real invaders, Sirei? What's the big deal? What's the big idea? Tricking us like this. I didn't do anything deceptive. The invaders are enemies of humanity. That's completely true. But humanity's the one doing the invading, right? That means that we're the bad guy? They're just trying to protect their home?
There is no good and bad in war. War is when two different visions of justice fight for victory. Righteousness belongs to the winner.
Oh my goodness. Rough. That's all bullshit. You're forcing us to fight a war of conquest. It's the only way humanity can survive. We can't keep living on the artificial satellite forever. It'll inevitably degrade over time. There's been a significant decline in the human population over the last few decades, believed to be the effect of prolonged living in confined space. Humanity can't last much longer. We need a new planet to inhabit as soon as
That's
possible.
why we need to take this one. It's the only way that humanity can survive.
How can that be? Why is it that you hid this from us? Shame. The people of the complex have no idea this war was taking place, let alone the mission we're currently engaged in. It's highly confidential, known only to government and military authorities. It'd be too risky to subject those already living such a confined existence to the added stress of war. Who knows what kind of tragic future would befall them if they fell into a state of panic. So excluding the alarm that goes off whenever the enemy attacks, we hid everything from the general populace. Naturally, you would have no idea about this either, so we decided to keep it that way. So that's why we were brought to this school without any idea of what's going on. But what is this place? What is Last Defense Academy? It's something humans made, right? What's it doing on this
Last
planet?
Defense Academy is a special spacecraft deployed from the artificial satellite.
Wow. The school is a spaceship too? OMG. That's not the right reaction at all, buddy. You're... We're the
Last
bad
Defense
guys.
Academy was created for this mission. It also serves as a weapon for raising all life on this planet. We deployed it from the artificial satellite with all of you on board.
Wait.
And
That
after
ain't
you
true.
landed, Shion surrounded it with his undying flames to protect him while he builds enough power to wipe out the denizens of this planet.
Yeah, well, hold on. Why did he have to be here to build the bombs?
But why make it look like a school?
There's no deep reason for that. We just wanted to give Shion what he wished for.
What I wished for?
You wanted to go to school like a normal kid at least once in your lifetime, right? Well, this mission wouldn't exist without you. We wanted to do that much for you.
All right, that may be a answer. That's true. The only successful Hemo-Nemo infusions were the on young people around your age too. So it all fit pretty well thematically. Right. Tell us more about the Hemo-Nemo. You said it was this planet's special power. Yes, it's a very intriguing story. There's more. As you've heard, cryptoglobin was originally a power found only on this planet. It was also caused the most anguish for Earth's forces throughout this war. The only thing that could harm cryptoglobin users was the power of cryptoglobin itself. There was nothing that humanity could do. So desperate to win at any cost, they began to research cryptoglobin. That's when a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity came along. It was around a couple of decades ago, I believe. You know about that too, huh? At the time, a being with nigh limitless power was born on this planet. He was like nothing they've had ever been seen before. The Futurans even called him the Second Coming. The Second Coming? The child was captured by the human recon team that had infiltrated enemy territory. That child was you, Shion. Huh? This event brought humanity back from the brink of death. They successfully stole the enemy's most powerful weapon, something capable of ending the centuries-long stalemate. That was me? I was born on this planet? And now, I'm here trying to destroy it? How cruel. What I am about to tell you now is just conjecture, but with the Second Coming at their disposal, cryptoglobin research made great leaps and bounds, and as a result, humans compatible with cryptoglobin were found. Meaning us. It's so we were sent here along with Shion, the most destructive weapon this war has ever. Is Is that what really happened? Well, Sire, we will never have a chance like this again. This is our first and last opportunity to definitively save mankind. Thanks to all of you, your Himo, Nima, and Shion's incredible power, our long-held wish can finally come true. You've got to be kidding. I can't believe this. How could you kidnap Shion and make him attack his own people? You don't just brush off that will of humanity stuff this time. It has to be done for the sake of survival. Hey, why don't we just stop? We could end this war, right? We could communicate with one another now. If we talk it out and find a path toward coexistence. That'll never work. This war's gone on too long. It's well past the point of being something we could solve with words. And you yourselves have killed the heroes of this planet over and over. There's no turning back now. Not for the humans, and not for the people of Futurum. Futurum? That's the name of this planet. That's how it sounded pronounced in the local tongue anyway. Futurum, the name of this planet. There you have it. The truth about this war that's been kept from you. Did I get the details right, Sire? Indeed. It's just as you say. What do you mean it's just as you say? Is that all? You tricked us, you tricked Shion, and you're gonna make us destroy everything on this planet too? It's really messed up. The ultimate heel turn. I hear you, troops. But it was done, but it had to be done. This was the only way to ensure humanity would survive. It had to be done? That's your justification? Are you fine with humanity dying out, then? Could you face all those people there on the artificial satellite and say that? This is the only way for mankind to live on. It's the only way to protect everyone you care about. That's all I have to say. My work here is done. No, there's still one thing left. Remember what you said before?
Are those you hold dear actually on that artificial satellite? Are you 100% sure about that?
Oh, that? It was just a leading question. What? I had no idea about the details behind our cryptoglobin transfusions at the time. Or even the reason why we were chosen for the Special Defense Unit. I thought maybe it was because Sire had tampered with my memories, but even if that was the case, a lot of other things didn't add up to me. Like maybe even our memories of the complex are. Ava, what's wrong? Ava? After her sudden outburst of screaming, Ava did something no one was anticipating. There was a soft, wet sound, and the next thing I saw, Ava's blade pierced through Sire's body. Yeah, I don't think she should have been here for this. I think that was the dumbest thing that we done.
Ava, stop!
We hurriedly pulled Ava away from Sire, but it was too late. Sire, it's no use. He's not responding. It's just like what happened to Nigo. No, she broke him. Ava, why would you do that? Oh dear, it seems like she's broken too. This is your fault, you know. You crossed a line when you messed with her head. It's not my fault. Sire did it. No, it's my fault. I couldn't work up the nerve to stop him, and now it's all my fault. I should have tried harder. Well, now that Sire's told us the truth, it's not like you had any further use for him. Ito slowly sat down as he spoke. And the same goes for me. I'll be getting some rest here in my cage. Don't worry. I won't try to escape, even if there's a power outage. I don't plan on hindering you guys anymore. I just want to see how it all plays out. The conclusions to your ugly, loathsome lives. Shut up already. Enough. As you wish. Good luck with everything. Now that Siri's broken, you'll have to decide for yourselves what you want to do next, including whether or not you want to keep fighting here. Ito lays down on the spot, ending the conversation then and there. So, is Siri, like, really broken for real? He's done for. He's not going to tell us anything. What do we do, Takumi? What do we do? This wasn't the first time Siri was destroyed. I'd seen it last time too. But that had led to the worst possible outcome. I couldn't let anything like that happen again. Let's get him to the war room. Maybe there's something that can help him there. Right. I'll see if there's anything I can do for him. What about the other broken individual? I think we better let Ava rest some. Should I put her in the other cage? It's all my fault. I made her suffer. It's all my fault. My head, it hurts.
My head, it hurts. Oh, my head hurts. It's going to split in half.
Bro, what's wrong? Are you okay? What's wrong, Shoma? Now Shoma's going crazy. I think we better get him to his room and rest. Whoa. Huh? Damn it. This whole place is going to hell. Yeah. We ain't even on Earth and we're fighting to steal a planet from its rightful owner. Shion's a freaking alien. Siri, Eva, and Shoma are all messed up. Everything's completely screwed. Everyone was completely disoriented. All these unexpected developments and unfathomable truths had left our brains overloaded. I'd lived through these 100 days once before, and I was still stunned. My mind went blank, at a loss on how to process the situation thrust upon me. This do-over was supposed to help me fix the mistakes I'd made before. But were we really better off? We'd lost friends along the way, and now we had this new chilling reality to deal with. Were we really headed toward the happy ending? Was that even such a thing waiting at the end of this road? Back in my room, I lay in bed. I was completely exhausted. I just wanted to empty my mind and rest. I closed my eyes and forced my consciousness into the darkness. Here we go again. Another one of these.
Finally.
Like, I think because this is a more canon Kodaka written route, I think. You know? I think this is how he wanted to present a lot of this information compared to the other ones. It's been 5 days since Kuroa rescued the emaciated little puppy. At first, it was such a poor shape. It kept vomiting and it was extremely wary of humans. There's a lot of dogs. Kuroa took to the vet and put it on the counter. It regained its energy bit by bit until it could finally fall asleep.
You sure find a lot of lost animals, even though you get lost too.
That was only when I was little. Maybe it's because I used to get lost a lot that I know how lonely the lost can feel.
So, what do we do with it now?
I'll take care of it at home while I look for someone to take it in.
Then I'll give you a hand. I'm sure I can find someone to adopt it.
Taki, you're a nice guy. Sorry for getting you caught up in my selfish mess. Taki, you're a nice guy.
I'll think about it, maybe.
Sorry for getting you caught up
XO
in my
baby.
selfish
I should mute it. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Okay, I'm having fun now, guys. Give me a second.
Taki, you're a nice guy.
I'll think about it, maybe. XO baby. I did it. I did it. There you go, gang. I'm so dumb.
It's not the first time, and it won't be the last. You don't have to get weird about it now.
Yeah, thanks.
She allergic to
Hey,
dogs?
are you okay? You didn't get yourself sick after constantly nursing this little guy, did you?
Oh.
I know you're worried about it. But what happens if you get sick too?
But I feel so sorry for him. It must be really hard to be alone all the time.
Still, you should rest.
Yeah, go to sleep, bro.
You want to play again? You have so much energy.
He's looking so much better now.
Right? And thanks to you, Taki, we found him an owner.
Aren't you glad you left it to me and took a rest? You get carried away too quickly.
I know. Thank you so much, Taki. You're always helping me. But if you're ever in trouble, I'll be sure to help you out too, no matter the cost.
So I think my digitized theory is true, and I think the animals of this world are actually like administrators, and that's why Sire popped out of like a dog or whatever.
Excuse me? No matter the cost? You're getting carried away again.
No, I'm not. I'm being serious. I mean it, you know?
Okay. Well, that was a pointless scene. Thank you so much. I'm a little sassy on that one. It was okay. It was cute. Gotta like Kuroa.
Up and Adam troops, time to
Oh, man, I can't believe he's
rise
gone.
and Get ready, prepare to
That's crazy. No Nigo, no Sire. The usual announcement played the next morning, even though Sire was out of action. The usual announcement played the next morning, even though Sire was out of action. Right, it's a recording. I remembered to myself and turned over in bed. Honestly, I had no desire to think about anything. I wanted to forget it all in the bed.
Hey!
But I can't. Nothing's really been settled yet. We'll have to come up with a plan. I need to talk to everyone. I dragged my sluggish body off to the cafeteria. Oh, man. Everybody looks annoyed. Once I got there, there was no sign of Shion or Ava. And of course, no sign of Sire either. And as for the rest of us, we were still completely lost in confusion after learning the fact revealed to us yesterday. Shoma's not here. I hope he's okay.
Hey!
I just checked on him earlier. He said his head still hurts. Seems like he's in a real bad way. I'm gonna bring him some protein-boosted stew later.
That's a good idea. I guess it's not at all odd to have a headache after what we heard. Oh, about something occurred to me yesterday. It's probably because of the war that's all of the buildings around are in ruins, right? This war has presumably been going on for generations. The planet cities have no doubt got laid to waste during that time. I bet regular citizens lived in them. Wait, but hold on. Where are all the skeletons and bodies, though? Right?
And us humans are the ones to blame. Were those commanders only fighting to protect them? Damn it. No matter how you look at it, we're the assholes here.
Actually, what if this was a natural catastrophe that happened? She called him the second coming. What was the first coming? Right? Is it Takumi? Takumi? He cooms? Takumi cooms. Coming means coom. Ta. Can ta be a word for like first or one? Could be. I need to look up I wonder actually. Or Takumi. Takumi. Okay. So maybe Takumi is the first coming and he came already first and then they got Shion. So after the first coming that destroyed everything, then Shion became the second coming and they're all just cooming. All right. We figured it out. We solved 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Takumi is the first coming. Canon. That's right. An ally of justice wouldn't have such a foul mouth. What are you talking about? Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I went to the courtyard to check on Ava. She was fast asleep. Ito said she's been out cold the whole time. Don't even mention that guy. Just remembering he exists ruins my day.
But
Why did Ava snap like that all of a sudden? Maybe her brainwashing wore off. It could be that yesterday's discussion triggered her in some way, which would mean that Ava is...
So, what do we do now?
Huh? What do we do?
Don't tell me that we're just gonna keep fighting, like we've been doing this whole time.
But that's our only option for protecting humanity, right?
You can't be serious. We found out we're the bad guys, and you still want to keep going?
There's no good and evil in war. It's just like Sire said. And don't forget about Veshness. Even if we give up, she'll come for us all the same. We have to fight if we want to live. Or have you ever even given up on that? Giving up on living? Living? No, we can't let that happen. I came back for another 100 days to keep you guys alive. We've lost so much, but that doesn't mean we can just give up. When I think about our friends who lost their lives, I know I can't give up on living. Even with all that's happened, I still want to live. I want to survive and go home, and I want to go back to my grandpa's workshop. I'm not about to throw in the towel and allow Kako to die in a place like this. I don't want to die or let anyone else die either. Guess so long as it's only our way to survive, we're really in this to the end. But when I think about the people on this planet and Ava and Shion too. Did I hear my name? I will obey any order you give me. You're here. I will kill if I am told to kill. I will die if I'm told to die. Nothing has changed. Please use me as you please. I belong to all of you. Huh? Hey Ava, do you remember yesterday? Do you understand what you've done? What do you mean? I only do as I am ordered. Wait, was she ordered to kill Sire? By somebody? Uh-oh. Does she really not remember? For the love of murder, I knew she was broken. Wait, could Sire have told her to destroy Sire if he was going to reveal some piece of information? That could have been the case. For the love of murder, I knew she was broken. I will kill the invaders, kill, massacre them all. No, you're one of the people on this planet. We can't make you fight anymore. More importantly, we can't fight with her. What if she breaks like she did yesterday? You're ordering me to remain on standby? Understood. Man, if I knew I was gonna feel this horrible about it, I would have preferred never hearing the truth. Maybe that was Ito's goal all along? To shake us up, to shake us by telling us the truth. If Ito's intentions in telling us the truth was to upset us, then we pulled it off with flying colors. Yeah, he did. We'd lost the righteousness that justified our actions, and we'd lost Sire, who was pushing us toward the goal. Yeah, we were shaken all right. We didn't talk about anything important after that, and eventually retreated to our rooms. Oh man, I got nothing to do. Free time! Okay. The day had just started, and I had already lost count of how many times I'd let out a disheartening sigh. I'm feeling heavy, but I need to prepare for battle. The reason I came back was to protect Karoa, and everyone else, for that matter, this time. I have to stand by that no matter... Oh my goodness. I have to stand by that now more than ever. I can't afford to stop. Oh my gosh, I was just joking. This is fucking psychotic. What the fuck are we doing? We're just gonna be like, well, let's just do free time. What? Dear Lord, man. Sometimes this game. Alright, let's just give stuff out. No, let's just do exploration. It's just gonna be better for everybody. There we go. Simple exploration. Done. Thank you. Meow. Ding dong bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. You never know when the... Well then, good night.
Good night. Serious announcement continued like clockwork, heedless of his destruction. I never really trusted him, but the truth is he did what he did for the sake of humanity. I wonder how losing him will change things for us this time. When I lay down in bed, I closed my eyes and forced my thoughts to shut down. I knew if I didn't, I wouldn't get any sleep. Let's go talk to Shoma. Day 60. Ding dong, bing bong. Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Day 60 already? It's the second time we've made it this far. Things have played out almost completely differently this time around, though. Have I changed history for the better? Or have I only made it worse forever? Pull yourself together, Takumi. Don't let doubt hold you back now. After taking a moment to psych myself up for the day, I left my room and headed for the cafeteria. Out on the roof, I caught sight of somebody wandering around.
No, it can't be. It's a lie. It has to be.
You okay, buddy? Oh man. Oh, Shoma. Shoma was acting really strange. He was walking around in a daze, muttering to himself over and over. It was like he was possessed or something. It can't be real. It can't be real. A dream. It must have been a dream. It's a fantasy, a misunderstanding. I'm the crazy one here. Shoma, are you feeling all right? No. If I can just remember everything, it will be fine. If I could just... He wouldn't answer me. I wasn't even sure he knew I was there. He turned around and went back to his room, still waiting. What's up with him? Whatever his problem was, Shoma was clearly in no mood to talk right now. I'd have to look into that later. But I need to have breakfast and touch base with everyone first. Literally a catatonic man. Just, it's a lie. It's a lie. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And then Tsukumi's like, breakfast. What an asshole. What the fuck, dude? Alright. Can we go talk to Shoma right after this? Can we do it right after this? Not in like 3 days like we did the last time with Takamaru. When I entered the cafeteria, Nozomi was the first one to greet me. She looked worried. Takumi, do you know if Shoma's alright? He looked sort of nervous and twitchy when I saw him earlier. Yeah, I saw him. He's definitely not his usual self. I wonder what's wrong. Is there anything we could do to help him? I wish I knew, but I've never seen him like this before, not even my last timeline. That's too bad. I guess we'll just have to keep an eye on him and hope he doesn't get any worse. Yeah, that's about all we can do for now. I sighed and took a seat. The others were talking over what we'd learned the day before yesterday. So unsurprisingly, the conversation was somewhat subdued. We were still in shock, still trying to process the whole truth and all the implications that came with it. Sirei called them school invaders when we first got here. And we've always called our fights defensive battles, but it was the other way around. We were the invaders all along. Maybe we should try to talk this out after all. I mean, there must be regular people on this planet too. They can't all be like the commanders. That's got to be someone who'd be willing to talk to us. With someone like Veshnus leading them, I highly doubt it. Right. Someone who'd kill her allies trying to become a god isn't gonna listen to reason. I told you, didn't I? We have to fight. It's the only way for us to survive. Man, this is some grade A rotten luck. Why is this happening to me? Why did I have to get chosen for this stupid unit anyway? Seems like even Ito doesn't know the reason for that. Did we just happen to be more compatible with Himo and Ima than the other people? In that case, maybe it really was just a matter of luck.
What really sucks is that we know we're the ones in the wrong now. But we still gotta keep fighting.
I hope, but Like Hiruko said, that's our only choice if we want to survive. We can't just abandon humanity either.
Right. It's not humanity as a whole. It's not humanity as a whole that put us here. The regular people on board of the satellite don't know anything about what's going on. They haven't done anything wrong. And we're the only ones who could save them.
In a way, things haven't changed all that much. We still gotta fight to protect those we hold dear. I suppose so.
Damn it. What rotten luck. Everyone went quiet. There wasn't really much more we could say. After eating breakfast, we went back to our rooms. Then what are the pods? That's the question next, guys. What are those pods? Ever since I learned the truth, it feels like I'm wading through mud. It was a struggle to even think straight sometimes. But I have to work through this. The enemy could attack any day now. We have to keep fighting for our friends here and the people we left behind in the complex. I have to use this time wisely to prepare for whatever comes next. Okay, let's go. To the explorations. That's what we're doing. Just skedaddle skedoodle. Man, this is a long episode. Because there's just so much content, you know, but we've only been like just a couple days. It's going quicker though now that we're just in free time mode. Free time mode. My favorite mode.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Good night. That just about does it for me today. Time isn't going to stand still and wait for us to process our feelings. The clock's going to tick by forward, hour to hour, day after day, all the way to day 100. I can't say I like what's going to happen then, but it's too late to back down now. There's no other way, so you just have to see through it. See it through. I got into bed with a dull sense of resignation, and despite my troubled thoughts, I eventually fell asleep. Oh no, day 61!
Up and at 'em, troops! Time!
Thank you so much, C-Ray. I head over to the cafeteria. Everybody's probably already there. Let's ignore Shoma. Just like yesterday, Nozomi approached me as soon as I arrived.
Takumi, can I talk to you about Shoma?
What's wrong? Is he still acting strange? I never followed up on it because I don't follow up on shit.
Sort of, but I think it's better if you hear it from Ava.
From Ava?
Ava would you tell Takumi what you told me before? Yes, if that's your order. Mr. Ginzaki always visits me in the morning to clean my cage and bring me fresh clothes.
Wow.
He does that for you every morning?
I'd have thought of him to be more squeamish about handling a girl's unmentionables.
But he stopped coming a few days ago. I don't know if I should wait for him or do the cleaning and laundry myself, so I went to his room to ask for further orders. He wouldn't answer the door, but I could hear him groaning inside.
Groaning?
When I called out for him, he said, "Leave me alone, I'm trying to remember something."
Trying to remember something? Something tells me he wasn't talking about laundry. Shoma said something similar the last time I saw him. If I could just remember, what was that?
He has remembered important things about our past before.
Yeah, the research subjects at Kamakura General Hospital. Right, and yes, crazy stuff about us getting experimented on when we were kids. Now that you mention it, he never cleared that up. Tsire just kind of brushed us off.
Ito didn't say anything about the cryptoglobin transfusions. Or why we were chosen off for them either. The fact that none of us remember any of this must mean our memories have been erased or altered somehow. Now that Tsire's gone, there's no way for us to find out apart from waiting until the the war's over.
Who even cares about that anymore? Can we just get breakfast started? I'm starving.
Yeah, now that we know that humanities are the real invaders, I doubt anything is going to be more shocking than that. You're probably right. I hope so, anyway. We decided to drop the subject for now, but we were still uneasy. We spent the morning in relative silence before retreating back to our rooms. Whatever it is Shoma's trying to remember, it can't be any worse than what we found out already, can it? Even if we don't know the whole truth, we know all the important parts now. And as muddy as the morality's gotten, we have to keep fighting if we want to survive. We may not be doing the right thing, but it's really all we could do. We have to be ready for the next attack. Free time! Let's just ignore Shoma again. Loser. I'm gonna go outside and explore.
Move out!
Gimme. Gimme. Ding dong, bing bong.
You never know when the
Good night. Alone in bed, I could no longer hold back my fears and doubts. We've lost both Sirei and Nigo. We were on our own now, just like the first time. Are we going to be okay? Can we really make it to the end? I haven't seen Shion in a while either. And who knows when Ava might snap and turn on us again. And then there's Shoma. I don't even know where to start with them. Sigh. With so much to worry about, my mind just wouldn't switch off. I had a long, sleepless night ahead of me. Alrighty, already on number 62.
Get ready for your 60-second day.
Thank you, Sirei. Ugh. I barely slept a wink last night, but I guess I should go and see how everyone else is doing. To breakfast. Ooh. Hey, Ava's outside. Come here, Ava. Hello, Ava. Ava, are you all right? Hello, Ava. Yes, I have finished cleaning the hallway. I will now clean the cafeteria. She walked away without another word. Sure enough, it looked like she was heading in the direction of the cafeteria. Well, that was weird. Did she get to talk to Shoma? Maybe. That'd be good. Hey, why is Tsubasa here today? Is something up with her? Maybe she's made some progress. Progress with what? She's been tinkering around with Sirei's body in the garage for a few days now. You mean she's trying to fix him?
Who'd want that bastard back after everything he's done to us? I say let him stay broken.
Yeah, serves him right for keeping all those secrets.
He only did that so we wouldn't waver in our resolve, considering what learning the truth has done to us. I don't think that was entirely the wrong decision. You have a point. I was happier not knowing.
What about all the messing around with our memories? You treat us more like objects than real people.
You could treat me like an object if you want. I belong to you. Use me as you see fit. Guys, it was just a guess. She might have just overslept or something. It might have nothing to do with Sirei. Although Takumi, in your future, I transplanted Ima's brain into Sirei's old body, right? You think I could do something like that this time, too? I mean, all I need is volunteer. Not gonna happen. How is Shoma today? Any change? Doesn't seem like it.
I tried to take him some garlic sumo stew last night. He looked away at his sheet and he still didn't touch the food.
Did he say anything?
Not to me.
He was just mumbling to himself about needing to remember something. One thing's for sure, though. He was scared. Whatever this memory he's trying to unlock is, must be a real doozy. What could it be this time?
Huh?
Maybe he's just gone crazy. The whole Futurum thing was shocking enough to send anyone over the edge. I'm worried about Shion, too. Is he going to be all right? We probably won't see him until he's fully recovered. Maybe even longer, considering what we found out. Yeah, right. This is something must be harder on him than any of us. Probably. He's not even from Earth, and now he's being used to wipe out his own species. It's just cruel. On top of that, with Sirei gone, he's lost the closest thing he had to a paternal figure. We've done terrible things to Ava, too. I wouldn't blame her for hating us right now. I do not hate you. You may use me however you wish. That's not what you said when you killed Sirei. Shion's body constantly generates undying flames, but his emotions appear to have an effect on the processor as well. If we're not careful, this could negatively impact the mission as a whole. We can't allow that to happen. Yeah, if it does, it'll be all over for us. But we can't afford to take things slow either. It couldn't be unusual for the energy of the enemy to attack while we're still disoriented. You're right. At the very least, we have to fight our battles like we always do.
For us to live, we've got no other choice but then to kill.
That's the reality of the matter. For us and for the rest of humanity, too. For us and the rest of humanity. For the rest of us to live, others have to die. Maybe that's true for us. But it's different for Shion. He really doesn't have anything to do with keep fighting. Doesn't have any reason to keep fighting. What's going through his mind right now? Will he even want to show himself again after this? Or he might even... Oof. It was another somber morning. A quick meal, minimal conversations, and then back to our rooms. Sometimes it feels like every new revelation just brings more uncertainties. The one thing I am sure of is that the enemy isn't about to give up. We need to be ready for the next step. We will survive. Everyone back home counting us. Oh, free time again. Look at this. All this wonderful free time. I love it. You love it. We all love free time. I'm just going to go ahead and do another exploration because we just got so much to do.
Move out.
There we go. Nice. Perfect. We got plenty of it there. Ding dong, bing bong.
Heady soldiers.
Good night. No, attacked today. That's good, but how long is this going to last? I wasn't naive enough to think we'd make it through the remaining 37 days without having to fight again. Now that I know the truth, the enemy's determination to bring down the school made a lot more sense. They were just trying to protect their home from those who would take it from them. Don't think, just fight. It sucks, but we have to focus on survival. That's all we can do. Despite my growing fears and anxieties, I managed to get to sleep. That ended my second 60-second day at Last Defense Academy for a second time. Oh. That was a slip up. Well, I think this is as good a place as any to go ahead and stop it for the day. Go ahead. Thank you, Siri. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all coming out and joining us. And this is a very unusual one because we're basically just like right after this, we spent like a whole week
with like a messed up Shoma, and we're all still just not like, okay, we need to really get him to answer us. We really does need to talk. And I don't know. I think this one is pretty fantastic, to be honest with you. So we'll find out what happens next time. Thank you so much for watching YouTube Land, and I hope you have a safe day out there. Peace.